welcome back. This is an urgent update. For those of you not following me on Twitter or not a part of the Telegram group, I gave out a warning yesterday to everybody on Twitter and I said, free game, Omi typically sells off after a new exchange listing. Do not be alarmed if you see a small sell-off from this level. You're welcome. And that's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing a sell-off on Omi, and I don't want anybody to be alarmed. In fact, this is not, unique to Omi. This happens across the board, which is why I was able to actually predict this. Again, go back and look at many different cryptocurrency projects. We typically see, a buy or a rally leading up to an exchange listing, and then on the actual exchange listing, that's when we see the sell-off itself. Now, again, very important update that you all need to know, because we could potentially fall an extra 2% from where we are now, or we could fall lower. I'll talk about how low we could potentially go if we break this area of support. I'll get into that and I'll reveal it all in this video. But a very important takeaway before we move forward. Omi is currently up 83% so far for the month. It's currently up over 24% so over the past 7 days. And so far today, it's down 7.65%. So overall, Omi is doing great. So please do not judge Omi by what's actually happening now. We are off to a great start for the year. But let's get straight into the video now. Make sure you all subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to click the bell notification icon once you've done that, so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Also, remember, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. And last but not least, join the free Telegram using the link below. I've actually have a video in there of how you can make $100,000 in 1 month and 16 days, step by step, all for free. It's an 8-minute video and we're off to a great start, as you'll see once you watch that video and check out the Telegram after this. So make sure you join the Telegram and have a look once you finish with this video. But for now, let's focus on Omi. So where are we now? So let me just firstly show you, where this has happened before. I'm sure many of you will remember in 2021 where we saw that parabolic rally on Omi, which was an incredible one. This was before we had any major exchange listings, so I believe we were just on Bitforex at the time and another platform. I think it was before it was Ascendex, but I forgot the old name of Ascendex, but essentially Ascendex and Bitforex. These were the two platforms that Omi was on, and there was an announcement that we would see a Uniswap listing. Everybody was excited. What ended up happening actually is when the Uniswap listing happened, that's when we started to see price reverse and started to go down, right? So, and you can see this again with many, mainstream cryptocurrency projects. When there's an announcement of a Coinbase listing or a Coinbase listing or a Binance listing, price tends to surge, and then on the listing itself, price sells off. So this is very, very common. And to be honest with you, as I've stated on my Twitter account, I'm not really interested in this recent exchange listing. It's the 12th largest exchange by trading volume, but it's irrelevant really. We already have OKX, which is a lot larger, and again, the price action hasn't changed. So until we get a Binance or a Coinbase, I'm not going to be that interested. But let's get into it now. So how low can we potentially go from where we currently are now? So we could potentially see an extra 2% sell off, just retesting this support. So maybe we fall a bit lower, maybe a 3% sell off from where we currently are now, retest this area of support, and then maybe we could spike and continue to the upside. Of course, a lot would depend on the overall market conditions as well in the market, although let's face it, Omi does seem to have a mind of its own and has been pretty much decorrelated from the overall market as of recent, right? Or from where we currently are now, I do think we could potentially see an extra 10% sell-off, which would bring us down to 0.00091, right? To bring us down to the 9s. Right now, we are in the 10, so 0.00110. I think if we do see a deep sell-off, we could potentially fall an extra 10% from where we are now, which doesn't matter because we would still be in quite a good profit so far for the year for Omi. And as I mentioned last year, Omi typically has a great first quarter anyway, so it's going to be interesting to see how things pan out. But just to make it clear, we could see further downside for Omi. I want you all to mentally prepare for that. And in fact, that could be an opportunity for some of you that have actually missed your entries to maybe DCA or get some positions in. Is up to you and your own individual strategy, etc. Right? So get ready for that. This is still our next major target area, which is 0.0013. That is the next major target area, and in fact from this current area here would be a 37 or 30, just under a 40% gain from where we currently are now. So all eyes on Omi. Interesting times ahead. I'll speak to you all soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to join the free Telegram group. Watch that video, how to make 100K in 1 month and 10 days. Also, don't forget to follow on Twitter, because typically that's where you're going to get a lot of information ahead of time than you would just being subscribed to the channel. So I'll speak to you all soon. Until the next update, seize the day.